Hello, everybody. Hello, everybody. We are live coming to you from Sydney, Australia, and Queensland. Tonight, guys, I am so excited because I have a live interview to one of our business partners here in Australia, who is Glenn. But before I will introduce him later, guys, stay with us. If you have any questions or you're staying with us, please do make a comment in the comment section there. And good evening again from our side, wherever you are right now. Hello to you. But before that, I want to introduce myself again. This is a back to back talk, everyone. So, my name again is Luisa Indiano. I live in Sydney, Australia, but I'm proud coming from Leyte, Philippines. I am a dedicated wife and have been a passionate nurse for 12 years. I'm also a Christian, and my faith guides everything I do here. So, for more than 4 years, I've been a proud digital business owner as well, building this business part time while continuing my nursing job. So, my desire here is to have more time freedom and financial flexibility, and a better future for my family drives me to be successful in this business. All right, everyone, without further ado, let me introduce you to Glenn. Hi, Glenn.
Very good evening, everyone.
Thank you so much for having you here. It is my great pleasure to be here. Because honestly, guys, this is Glenn's first live maybe or first live interview, and it is happening. We've been scheduling this, and yes, it's this, we have the same time, right, at the moment in Queensland. Yes. Thank
Yes.
you so much again for for letting me interview here. I am more nervous than Glenn, I would say. So Glenn, please introduce yourself, please go ahead.
Yeah, Glenn McMaster, originally coming from South Africa in 2011, and proud dad of three boys, and yeah, still working in the mines and doing my business part time.
Thank you, Glenn. I forgot that you are from South Africa. That's what, like, hang on. I can hear now your accent. Like, I did not think of, like, hey, is Glenn is but anyway.
Yeah,
Wow,
good.
it's so nice to hear from you. Wow, he is a very busy guys, as you can see. But we are here to let you inspire, and I hope you can resonate with us, especially for those who are dads. You know what, guys, in our business we have a lot of women in this business, few are men. But what happened, guys, is if their significant other becomes successful, then the other significant is doing this business as well, because they see the potential of this business. So
Absolutely, yes.
yes, that's why we are here, guys, and I hope that you are staying with us tonight. So, Glenn, I have a couple of questions for you. So, how did you learn about the business? Go ahead.
Oh, I, you won't believe it. I actually followed, everyone on the business for maybe 8 months before I made a decision to join. Everyone is skeptic and you don't know which way, and you definitely want to do and have your own business. But yeah, there's a lot of people that makes you negative, and so on. But you must follow your heart. Um, and just jump in and do this. It's an excellent business. It's 53 years in the making. We got fantastic bonus on this month that still continue from last month. So it's absolutely beautiful, big opportunity. So yeah, jump in, jump in.
Thank you, Glenn. So I did you say that you followed everyone? Are you saying that there were a lot of business partners before you actually?
So yeah, I followed the guys that started this whole thing, Brett and Molly, and yeah, just by doing that, and then Elitna, I followed her for a while, and then yeah, it's just um, it was to listen to to all the good news and how the business goes and a wonderful opportunity. It yeah, and then I jumped in and started mine as well.
Wow, that's very inspiring. The same a situation as in me as well. I followed other people and I've seen this business a year before or 2 years before I started, and I keep seeing this over and over. It's like this is very interesting how these people turn this business online into another extra income, and I was really really curious. And when I saw Coach Ellen, it's like, hey, hang on. There is someone here in Australia doing this. I said because I remember I've seen a lot of them, USA, Canada, but mostly Canadians. But
Yes.
they're Filipinos. And it's like, and then sometimes I see some other nationalities, but I did not know they are in the same business until I get into this business. And you know what, guys, with the power of automation and technology right now, if we young people can do this, why not? You guys, we are
Absolutely.
in
Yeah.
the same the same, not age, but in this day and age that we use technology and everyone is using cell phone. Why not do this, create a business or create an income through our technologies? That's why we are here. And funny thing, I know you are, hardworking as well, Glenn, as you told me. I told him that he may have a lot of sick leave because we're talking about the gather and grow. But anyway, hardworking parents who were tired of relying on physical labor to make ends meet. I heard Glenn also, like, probably I would say I've heard a lot of mine workers, you get paid more than us. I would say nurses, or maybe higher, but some other professional jobs. But I hope this is correct, Len, because I know my mine workers got paid really good.
Yeah, but because we only came over in 2011, we are behind in building up our pension funds. So
Oh,
that is our biggest aim, is to prepare for us to go on pension. So we
oh.
need to have another business so we can build up, so we can go off one day.
Yes, why not?
Mm.
I think I've met one of our business partners as well, who is a mine worker, but I think he's still around. But you know what, guys? That's a good thing, Glenn. You're not just an employee, you're building something, to create something for future. Because, like,
Yes.
probably you're preparing for your retirement, right? And you're not we're not sorry, I'm not trying to tell you, we're not getting younger, right? So we want something that we're not just relying on our jobs or on our pension or savings, but something else
Yeah.
that we can actually pursue this in the future. And also, you got children as well, so this definitely can help out. If it helps us, if it helps others, why not you, and why not everyone, right? So I know I
Absolutely.
saw a lot of ordinary men and women building something online that did not require strength, physical
Mm.
labor, or even a perfect timing, just the courage to start. Thank you, Glenn, for sharing that. So, my next question, give me a second, guys. So, as a dad working long, demanding hours underground, if that is correct, what made you realize you needed a second income that didn't rely on your physical strength alone? We might have discussed a little bit, but is there anything that you can add to that? Go ahead, Glenn.
Yeah. To add on that is, you know, life is not getting cheaper, and for us
Mm,
to travel in Australia, with the caravans, and when we're going off is costing money. So it is a wonderful opportunity to have your business with you all the time, so you can actually use it right around the world, anytime, every day, and have that constant income, for you to support you to do that. So yeah, that is the big aim, um, to work towards it.
well, that's true. What you said, life is too expensive. I thought I'm the only one who keeps talking about this every time there is a talk. Yes, truly, and you know that because we live here in Australia. It's so expensive. Like even me and my husband, we're still young. We're still renting at the moment, but we are so positive doing this business can help us out, and it actually give us results as well. And yes, like there is a business partner that I know in this community who actually travels, and she's probably in her retirement already, and she's doing what you do. You're doing a caravan, going travel around
Mm,
Australia. Sorry, my bad. I have an alarm. Traveling around Australia, you know, going to anywhere and then bringing that caravan. You have a caravan, are you?
yes.
Yeah. Oh, that's nice. Yeah, one day I wanna I wanna have that too, right? But yeah, like I think what we are actually looking for here, like what Glenn said, is something that you can support because like Glenn said, everything here is so expensive, guys. Even like going to what am I looking? Not just the spring onions. I was looking like the spinaches right now. It used to be $1 and now it's oh, $2 something, I would say. But even if we can afford, but still for someone who's probably not in the business or just a regular employee, still a big increase for them, especially for other families who have big families. It's too much,
Yeah.
there's a lot of expenses right now, and I don't think in our world right now as well it's the price is gonna go down, isn't it? Since pandemic everything just increased, and I remember like after the pandemic it's just there's no way that all the prices were just slowly going down, and then the war came and all that. It's just keep increasing, guys. So I think having another extra income is really good, not just for us but also for you. I understand that you work as well, as a mine worker, what your energy, your time, your health as well, but realizing your income depended only on your body. But what if something happened, because
Yeah.
we don't know the future, right, Glenn? I'm not saying that it
Yes.
will happen, but
That's right.
anything can happen, guys, whether you are a
Yeah.
mine worker or not. But it's I would say it's quite dangerous what you guys are doing. And what can you actually leave for, or a legacy for your children, isn't it?
Yeah.
So even so, if like let's say we're still here on earth, but at least we have something that it can help you support in case you lost your job, right? So yeah.
This job will, or this business will help you to, not, have to stay at your work forever. You can retire and then just continue with your online business.
Yes, and the good thing about this as well is like what we all said here, you can build it at home or wherever you are going. You can you can have another income stream, not just requiring physical stream, but also
That's right.
from smart
Yeah,
systems. Yeah, so guys, if you're
absolutely.
thinking about it, come on, check this out. And Glenn will be fantastic mentor to you. Okay, thanks so much, Glenn. And here we go. Next up, as a mine worker, I keep saying this, facing through tough conditions, fatigue, and limited future options. So, what really convinced you that starting this online business was the right move for your long term security? I know you touch up a little bit, but is there anything more that you want to say, like having a security for your future? Go ahead, Glenn.
Yeah. Well, if you look at our business partners and our leaders from our team,
Mm,
um, they're not working anymore. It's business every day, and that's where I want to move to. So I just want to do my business every day and not have to go back to work and look after the little kids and take them to school and go and fetch them and spend some time with them because yeah, as we all know, with the mining community is not haven't got enough time to spend time with their family. We're working long hours, and it's from where I am, it's 6 hours drive to work and then back again. So yeah, that is motivation for me to do well in my business, and and just build this so that we can have a legacy.
That's true, because you know what, guys, like what Sis Glenn said, we've seen in this community how a lot of business partners have been like really working hard but didn't go anywhere. And there are some who've started this business from nothing, and then from the scratch, but doing this business,
Mm.
they become well off of this business, like what Glenn said, that they're just doing this business 24 hours or whenever they want to, because they already have a fixed income. That's what we've been wanting to have, right? I may not have that, but we're so positive that if they can do it, why can't we, right? Like, as we get older, we're always like thinking ahead what's the best for us, and for our children. Now that you're saying you want a legacy for your children, that you can pass it on to them. But honestly, mining is a good money, but it's not a long-term plan. Like we said, everyone is getting older, everyone is getting tired, the fatigue builds, the body slows down, and the future options shrink. But what really maybe say, as we simply said, Glenn needed something that would outlast his body. So I'm sure you guys, whether you are a minor or not, I'm sure you feel tired and you want something that you can do for yourself as well.
Yeah,
And yeah, you want to say something? Go ahead.
yeah, you carry on. It's good.
And like honestly, like if that's why really I'm still here and believing that I can do this and believing this business. And I'm so great that you still keep going in this here, Glenn, because honestly, in doing this business, it just takes time and effort. The main thing that you all do is just not to give up, and you just keep going in this business. Because I wouldn't imagine myself doing this, until right now, and then I'm already on my next milestone. So you see, I don't have any business background, so I could not believe that I would reach at this point. And
That's good.
yeah, so I've always believed that once you study hard, because that's what we are being taught in the Philippines and mostly Asian household, where you told, your parents told you, like, you study hard so you can have a job, and when you have a job, you have a, you can support for your family and all that. We were never told to become, a business owner,
Business
or
owner, yeah.
yeah. And
Mm.
then here we are doing this business. So guys, we don't need to have a business experience to start in this business. Like, what Glenn said, of you've seen probably a lot of business owners or who have different, backgrounds and even races, but here they are just really surviving and having this sustainable business
Mm.
online, and yes, very successful, isn't it, Glenn?
Absolutely. Beautiful.
Yeah.
Mhm.
So, and thanks for that, Glenn. I think what would be the last question I would ask you is, what advice would you give to dads and husbands like you, hardworking miners who want real change? I know, like, you have probably have friends right now watching with us, and and they just want
Yeah.
change like you do. Go ahead, Glenn.
Well, I think the biggest thing for us is time with family.
Mm.
Time goes past, and you're every year you just have a birthday, but what you don't realize is, your time, it just goes so quickly away. You don't spend enough time with your family and the kids, and you don't see the kids grow up, and you miss all the opportunities where they go to sports and do all those beautiful things that they are good in. And you can never be there because you're always at work. So, you know, and that is my biggest dream, is to spend time with the kids and see how they grow up, and work on the next generation, and then
Mm.
leave this behind for them, and so that they can continue to have this a business that they, and and to learn the kids, to think about business, and not just 5 degrees, and never work on their business skills and stuff. You know, like you said, everyone would just want to work till they're 65 and then go off, and then you got nothing of your life left. You don't see your kids grow up, and their kids and their kids, and yeah. So the biggest opportunity what that we have is to grow this business, and win the time back that we lost.
Oh, that's so nice, Glenn. And honestly, as well, the first thing you said, I think that's really sad, like, to old dads who was like working, yourself for so many hours. And you said you go to work 7 days and then come back home. But I don't know if that was the regular hours since at the beginning when you started your job, but really, I can't imagine, when you have children, you yourself losing all your moments. But I know you have a wife, and thank goodness your wife still, helping with your children. But it is, really sad at the same time. And you must have guilt, not knowing, or not be able to go to their school to see them, receiving some awards or having their milestones ahead, right? And you think, guys, that this is not happening right now, especially nowadays, that everything is so expensive. I think I was saying to Glenn that, oh, you work, you're the only one who work in the family. But and then I kept saying to my husband, "What, darling?" Because we said we are young, but darling, maybe can I just stay to become a traditional wife? And he said no, because everything is so expensive right now that we had to work. Because in a traditional way, husband goes to work and wife stays at home taking good care of the children, taking good care of the household. But now it's totally different, guys. If you have children, growing up, and you don't want to miss any milestone ahead. And I understand, when you have children, you don't want your children to have to just maybe be like you, or doing the same thing. You have, your children have children, missing another milestone growing up, and then little did you know they're already nesting. Is that how you call when they're already grown up and have their own family? You're missing a lot of things in your life. But now, guys, Glenn is really wanting to have a time back with his own children. And honestly, to all of you who are watching with us, especially for all the dads out there, who are missing a lot of milestones and wanting to get it back, don't wait until your body forces you to change. Start something now while you still can, while you're still young. Start now, guys. Give your family options beyond your shifts, beyond your work. It is the time and time again now that you need to explore other things that you can do. It's easy because we have all the experts laid out. We have a system that we use, and it's been proven. And guys, you don't have to quit your job. I understand, Glenn. Maybe he's retiring soon. Well,
Uh,
guys, for the young people, we still have a lot of years ahead, right? But of course, do you want to say something, Glenn?
now, what I want to say is, yeah, let's grab this opportunity and let's start a business,
Mm.
um, and go for it. So that we can have some more time with our people.
That's true. And also, you guys, just be open to learning something new. Okay. So, to start in this business, of course, be open minded, change your mindset that you said you can't do it. You are doubting yourself. Stop that. We have our websites here, by the way. So register to Glenn, which is www.glennmcmaster.com. Register your name and your valid email address. And please, guys, watch our free webinar. I just want to say as well, tomorrow 10 a.m. is a live webinar. You can watch that and see for yourself, to see the real people who are actually doing this business successfully. Guys, if Glenn can do it, why can't you? Okay, well, we're still young. Do it now. I also have
Yes.
my website, which is www.growwithluisa.com. And the same thing, register your name and your valid email address to start. And all I can say, let me have a look. Before we finish up or wrap up, we have actually a commenter here. You might know Mitch Idlaw. I don't know if that Laidlaw, sorry. I'm speaking. I pronounce it in my own accent. Mitch Laidlaw, is that?
Fantastic.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Oh, you're the man. Oh, thank you so much
man,
for watching. You have a very supportive.
fantastic.
It's good to meet you. Please, oh, hey, Mitch. Thank you again for watching, and
Yes.
thank you for patting Glenn's back. And yeah, you might be interested. You're still young. Go ahead and be part of the business. And
Yeah,
yeah,
go for it,
reach out,
Mitch. Let's
Glenn.
go,
Reach out.
matey. Let's go.
Yes. And guys, please don't forget to put your comment below there. Okay, again, you don't need to be a tech savvy. We actually have a 30 days worth of refund before coaching calls, so just you have nothing to lose. You can access it 24/7. We have mentors and coaches. We can be your mentors, and we also have a coach to guide you. What else we can say? We are here to share and guide you to start in this business. There is always an option, there is always a way out. You don't have to quit your job, you just have to try something new to make your beautiful future planned. I would say. All right,
Yes.
Glenn, thank you
Thank
so
you
much.
so much.
You're welcome. And guys, you have a lovely night. Thank you again. And I hope you reach out to us. Bye, everyone. Thanks,
Thank
Glenn.
you. Ta-ra, bye.